What is up, gamers? And today we're going to be doing a long play of SteamWorld Dig 2. We're gonna strap in for the long run here. This game has a lot of different things from SteamWorld Dig 1, but there is a lot of similarities. There's like cog mods you can do where you allocate bonuses that you find. This will not be a 100% run. This is a completion run. And I'm just gonna be playing the game. I'm gonna beat it. So, first thing we do here in this game is like we don't have very much to do because there's this little tutorial sequence tells you how to jump up the wall, and then the ground's gonna collapse and stuff. And also another thing to mention here is I do have all the achievements in this game, and it is so much worse than SteamWorld Dig 1. To get all the achievements, it is just like painfully slow. Okay, so in this beginning part, your character falls in this temple. You gotta get out, and it's supposed to teach you like all the mining mechanics and stuff, but you know, I already know that, so let's get out of here as quick as possible. So I'm not gonna go for most of the completion stuff, because I'm definitely not trying to get all 4 gold stars again. That was something else. I will get some cogs though, because they are just genuinely useful. Alright, we gotta go down here, and there is a super easy cog to the left here. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab it right there. Boom. And we can just go down, head back over to the left and get the running shoes ASAP, which is right over here. And after this upgrade, we should be able to move around. Let's go. We're in the shape of Rusty right there. Alright. No, just a secret here. It's just way too easy to get. I'm gonna get it anyways. So unlike I think the first when I played the first game, I'm gonna try to avoid a lot of the sequence breaks, because I feel like, except for one of them actually, except for, I don't know if I should be doing this though, because it's like it's another extremely painful break, but I actually managed to do that extremely quickly. Hold on. So I'm gonna go ahead and just have that uncovered, and I'm gonna come back there once I get some stuff, and I'm just gonna beat the temple. But over there, once I get to El Machino, actually I don't know if I should do that skip right now. No, I'll get to El Machino first and I'll go straight there, because it can actually save you a good bit of time, especially in getting to some areas a lot earlier. So I guess I'm not going to be breaking any of the generators early though, hopefully. Okay, so just gotta navigate through this area. We gotta fight this super scary boss. Some dialogue. So this guy's supposed to be like one of the bosses in the game that teaches you how to use your pickaxe to attack, I guess. If you don't know, there's like 2 bosses in this entire game. This one and the final boss. It's a little weird to me, but I guess it's a cool introduction. Okay, so this boss is super easy. Not too much of a big deal. Oh, I just goofed up so bad. Calling this boss easy and I can't even jump right. Also, something I will probably be doing is if I go to my controls, my jump is space and E. So if I use space and E at the same time, I'll do a higher jump than normal. And that's what you call a double jump. And that's generally used for a lot of skips, and it can be used for just quicker movement. And if you're on controller, just map it to do controller buttons and you'll be fine. But now I got this little dude. And it's basically just like a guide. It's honestly, the first time you play this game is super useful, but any more than that and it's a little annoying. I'm gonna make my way to El Machino as fast as possible so you can go back to that area, and there's some good materials in there you can get in that area that I unlocked, but it does involve an extremely difficult jump, which I kind of struggle with. So I will tell you when there's an area that you should probably skip, because I'm going to be there for a good second. Okay. Let's go up here, and this is hopefully going to be uncut. I'm going to try to make as little cuts as possible. Okay. So we got this guy talking. Pretty useless dialogue, let's be honest. I mean, it's cool if it's the first time you're here. Alright, just gonna get the waypoints. Talk to this dude. Talk to this guy. Gaze of Odin. It's been a second since I've done this, so I want to see what that does. Displays enemies' health. That's just too useful, man. Just too useful. So now I need to mine a certain amount before I'm like certified or something. I gotta talk to this dude. And right after I do this and I get like a certified miner abilities, I'm going to quickly teleport back to that weird teleporter area that I got to with a corner jump. I'll show you what's going on there. Okay, first, I don't know how much, $6? Okay, that's not bad, but this takes a second to break. Okay, so we got another piece of trashium, that's just great. Okay, wow, the RNG is not pulling through on this. I don't know if it's always trashium. It seems like it is. I thought there was like a secondary one. I think it's like $2. Okay. Then I just turn it into this guy. He'll give me all the money. And oh yeah, we're playing as Dorothy, which is like the person that Rusty was selling to in the first game. And now we're actually looking for Rusty. This is what happened in the last game when no one could find him. So, you know, some pretty cool continuation. And now I'm going to go ahead and teleport back. I don't know if this is the right time to do it. I never want to have to do this skip I'm about to have to do ever again. So it's like, it's really weird. You jump off the water and then you do a double jump. But it's a specific kind of double jump. I think it's called like a super double jump. You gotta get it just right. And you see I got it wrong right there, barely jumped. If you get it just right, you can clip the wall and then wall jump from there. So I recommend that if you're just watching this casually, I highly encourage to go to the time bar and just find a spot where I'm not in this same corner, because it is going to take me a second to do this. Just know, for anyone that's still watching though, I'm pretty sure this generally saves a lot of time, so it's worth it. I might give up on this honestly if I can't do it after too long, because oh my gosh, is this bad. You gotta jump right on the surface of the water. I think like the first time I had to do this I almost went crazy. So it's like, I think you hold one and then tap the other. I think that's what it is, because I'm starting to remember. So, oh, that was the right height. If I could have grabbed the wall there, I would have gotten it. Oh, okay. So you saw me doing that. I'm gonna talk to Fen just to get that dialogue out the way, but I am getting closer to doing this. First time I tried doing this, I didn't actually know it was what a double jump was, because the guy I was watching, he just kind of did it, and then after he did it, he explained the double jump, but I never watched after. Okay, there we go, there we go. Took a second. Actually shorter than I expected. Didn't take me over an hour. But we did actually make it here. This area does have a lot of good stuff, I will say. I want to get a teleporter in here. I don't know how easy that is to do. Because normally you're supposed to have like a grappling hook by now. But I just don't have that. So we can't do the sequence break, but I do still want the teleporter. I just don't know where that teleporter would be in here. And I really don't want to get stuck. Especially because I know where I'm supposed to go after this. If you played this game before, there's like this little swamp area. Or if you haven't, there's this little swamp area. And you're supposed to go there right after this. There's like this guy and there's a bunch of valuable resources. And it'll take you deeper through an area that you normally need a jetpack to get to, I'm pretty sure. It does save a lot of time. I don't feel like I'm supposed to be in there. I'm gonna just go ahead and go to the other side. But it did hopefully save some time for the future whenever we go back here, because we will need to as soon as we get the grappling hook. So I'm just gonna go over here, and I'm pretty sure we need to walk up this side and get right there with a good double jump. There we go. And then boom, we can mine like one of these. Yeah. I'll get you a secret area, one of the Danger Brothers. I forget their name, but this like Danger something. Now I really can't afford to die here. Actually, if I die, I get sent back, but I just really don't want to die. And this area is quite easy to die in. So I gotta go down. And I think there will be a teleporter. There's actually one close by, I'm pretty sure. Well, I think... Oh, that's really bad. Wait, that's really bad. So turns out, I did make a major goof dying. I thought I would respawn back in the cave, but apparently not. Looks like I'm just gonna have to do this again. Wow. So, I think I got the gist of it down, so it didn't take long at all. That is a pretty hard skip. Because there's some tech that I didn't know the first time I did that. I'm so cooked. I'm gonna try to get out of there as fast as possible. But once you do that, you get a really good shortcut. So 200% worth it, boys. Now I just gotta get through here without dying. Should not be impossible. I think I gotta go down. I don't think going up here takes you anywhere. I'm not sure though. So, I mean, I can try. Man, it's been a second since I've navigated this portion of the game. Going up might have actually saved me some time. I see an X down there. Oh, wait. Yup. I think I made it out. Okay, that was a much quicker way than I did last time. Just mining through here. And we get some super valuable minerals here. Compared to trashium, obviously. But this puts us pretty deep. Giving us good stuff as well. And turning this. As you see, already 43. So we can go up here, upgrade the pickaxe and our pouch. And we can go back in the teleporter. And look at how much we got there. How much deeper. And, funny story, we can't actually go any deeper right here. Instead, you need to go here. then go down in this area. So we gotta go back here. But I'm pretty sure this part is pretty easy. Now it's been a second since I've done the speedrun route for this game, but I still remember some of the things. So we go back here. I just really wanted that checkpoint for obvious reasons. I think most people can guess. Okay. Oh boy. The snails do so much damage. Okay. This is looking really good because there's actually a skip here. If you do, once again, a really good double jump, then you can, you saw I clipped that wall there. You can actually get up. So, surprised they did that fast. But there's another teleporter down here which saves you once again way more time. And actually, let's do what this game is wanting us to do for a quick second. Just want to see what it's telling me, because it's probably wanting me to get like one of the upgrades that's down here. So let me talk to this guy to open the mines. That's a little funny. And now we got these open. But we're definitely not going to be mining in poor people area anytime soon. First thing I'm going to do is go back up here. And I'm just going to try to get some simple money down in this area. Wait, why is there... What's the button for the map in this game again? Oh, it's just escape. Okay, so it wants me to go there. I'm going to continue exploring here though, because there's some really good money to be made. Yikes, this is gonna take forever. Let's see how much this is worth. 5? Not worth it, I think we can agree. I'm gonna have to get a few pig upgrades before I come back here. But I do know that under all of that houses the best ores. Also, just made it way easier. Over here, there is some continued parts. And some more absolutely tasty ores. Also, the deeper you go in this game, like you can get some way better stuff. Secret area, easy. Okay, so I do recognize this area now pretty easily. This heads right back into the newbie mines area, and also easy cog here. I'm gonna get the easy cogs, but I'm not gonna get every cog, because cogs in general are just useful. So I gotta go out of here. Also, this game is in terms of length it's a lot longer than the first game. First game for most people probably like 1 or 2 hours to beat. For this game, average is like 4 hours. I hope I do better than that, because that would be pretty embarrassing, especially after like wasting a bunch of time trying to do speedrun skips. But this area is now under the wall. And what I'm actually going to do... Okay, they're talking about the tube system just now. I guess I can go there, but we do have some really good shortcuts for later, in case we ever need that. I do need the jackhammer pretty quick, and also a better lamp would be useful, so we'll be doing that. I already have the first pick upgrade, so things are going to go fairly quickly, as you can see. Boom. Got all of these. There's a simple light over there. This area does not give you much money. It's mostly in that weird swamp area where you get all this stuff. Is there a... Oh yeah, it'll tell me when I'm in it, the name. It's pretty weird. Okay. You gotta go down here. This weird cactus area always gets me like freaking out. It's super hard to navigate it up and down. Alright. And then there's a super secret right here. Just get an easy cog. Also, if you want to go through the process of like 4 gold starring this game, you're gonna have to have the patience of steel. Just gonna say, because I mostly recommend watching these videos on YouTube. Just gotta find one of them. It's like I saw this guy. He did a full run of the game, all gold stars, and you basically just follow exactly what they do. And because you have to 100% the game as well, and in a very short amount of time. Can I just skip like this little mining up section? I wonder. Yeah, there we go. Not doing that. Or did I get pressure bombs? Not really that useful, but I guess they can come in handy. I'm just gotta go through right here. Destroy this dude. Actually, what am I? Okay, you're supposed to D. The buttons in this game can be pretty weird. And made my way out. Got the pressure bombs. Cool secret. Easy. Some cogs are like impossible to find, I'm just gonna say. And we made it, boys. So that was like the tier 1 upgrade area. Pretty simple. So I'm actually not gonna do this in nowhere even near the exact speedrunner order I've already said. So I think I'm just gonna go back down to one of my deepest teleports. Let's see if there's anything there. Right here. There should be something pretty close to this, because I'm thinking the jackhammer is close, which if I can get that really soon, because the jackhammer is basically all you mine with if you're doing the speedrun route, and it's just really fast. So I would be interested in getting that upgraded. It is mad expensive though. This has to be the jackhammer, because why else would they put this massive wall here? Yup, I think this is it. Jackhammer super early then, that's huge. Okay, just gotta slide down here. Jump up. Is that temporary? Yes it is. Can I run that really quickly? I wonder if I can. I think it would just be fun to try. Oh, what? There's like a trigger there or something. I swear that closed faster. Okay. I guess I'll just play the game then. Easy. And then we just go over here, fill up on water. And unlike Dig 1, the water doesn't actually go down when you're collecting it. So infinite water with a single block. Also, this looks weird. Okay, yeah. And I think there's another block puzzle here. It's not too crazy though. It may look crazy, but it's really not. Alright. We just gotta find all the blocks here. Like that one. This looks funky, but nothing there. And so this will fall. Also, these guys are so annoying. Wonder if I can get them. There we go. You gotta go this way down. I think you have to go that way. It's really weird because it's like in the format of a secret, but it might be required. And this is another super easy free azurite. And we should get jackhammer. Please, please, please. Give me the jackhammer. We got the jackhammer. So that's going to be huge to actually moving around this place, because the pickaxe is really slow. Look at that speed. So the jackhammer is functionally like the drill from the first game. Uses water and everything. So pretty similar. I'm going to go up here. I just want to see how much jackhammer upgrades are. Talk to this dude. And that stuff is actually worth a pretty good bit. And as you can see on the map, doing that skip, it does skip a huge amount of mining. Get that. And down there is where we get the grapple. We can start doing some of the first. I guess I could do a sequence break. Is it really worth it though? Because I'm not really speedrunning. I don't think it is. Okay, so next course of action is upgrading the jackhammer so I can go super fast. If we look here, requires level 6. So we do need to actually kill some guys. No, I don't need to know how to upgrade with cogs. So I'm gonna go here, actually here, and see how fast the jackhammer mines. That's a little bit more bearable. Yeah, for sure. Except it's using an insane amount of water. What? Okay, I forgot how much water this thing used up. But these little dudes should be good for XP. There we go. What level are we? From 4 to level 5, I think? Or is it just level 4? It's just level 4. There's a certain room in this area where if you have the grapple, you can get huge points. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back up here. I guess what I'm gonna do XP grinding, I'm just gonna get the grapple first, because I know my XP grinding room. Okay, so any upgrades I can get here? No. I'll just bite the bullet. Play the game normally. For once. I think this is like a quicker way. Can't exactly remember though. I think it's just like any other way. Some water over here. Get that real quick. And there's a mine here. Should have some easy cogs. Yeah, these ones are super easy. And we just gotta run. This first one's really slow, but the other ones you gotta actually go sonic speed. Go over here. And as you see, we gotta start booking it. There's like a secret item right there that I want to get. It's not even that good because it's a relic and we're not going for all the relics. The relics are really only useful once you have all of them. Because you get to do, oh my gosh, this is like a trial. It is so hard. I've beaten it like 2 or 3 times, but first time doing it, it's painful. Let's just say that. Okay, easy cog. And we can get out of here. I know I didn't get all the stuff there. I'm not 100%. You got an easy water pile there. Oh boy, what? Okay, I'm gonna try to get out of there then. As you can see, that little X there means we're getting close. Is there gonna be any birds here? I don't think I'm near the bird area yet. The birds are below the glowing swamp area. So there's the first glowing swamp area and then there's the second glowing swamp area. And the second one is this, the oasis. Where you got like the people that are hiding out and they like don't like you or something. And then there's Rosie, which spoilers. Okay, like if you have not beaten this game yet and you wish to play it, then what I'm about to say is going to be spoilers. And 3-second warning. I'm just saying. Just skip to when I'm out of the oasis if you don't want to hear the spoilers. But so Rosie's like the main bad guy, and she tries to help you with like finding Rusty and stuff, and like getting these earthquake machines to go away. And those earthquake machines were actually preventing her from like using her killer machine or something. And she actually is using Rusty as a power source. It's kind of wild. But yeah, spoilers over. People skipping are just gonna wait till I'm out of here, I think. Well, let's go ahead and get this upgrade, which is going to be the grapple. In my opinion, one of the best upgrades in the game. It's just way too useful, and you can go supersonic with it. There's also, I forget the location of this, but there's one area that lets you skip a ridiculous amount, and I'm pretty sure it's connected to the last area I went to, like, or it's really close, like the weird swamp area, the green. Oh, I goofed up. And what it does is it lets you basically go halfway through this massive fire temple area without doing any of it. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, up here you can get some. Oh, what in the world? I'm gonna get rid of this. Oh, okay. This is really annoying. Is this worth anything? Yes. Is this worth anything? Hopefully this is worth more than 12. It is, so that was a net gain. Now if we could get out of here and return to town, that'd be great. Oh, we need to talk to Rosie. And so now our next goal is to kind of just follow the markers. But as soon as we can get some jackhammer upgrades, things are going to change. We do have the grapple though, so I could do that skip. Do we have any like water tank upgrades? Yeah. I'm gonna save up a lot of my stuff right now. Oh yeah, this. And talk about the rocket. Oh, look at that. So basically use the rocket to escape. And right now just talking about it. This NPC. And they're telling me to go over to the fire temple. I'm very much interested in finding the fire temple secret entrance though. It's somewhere to the right. And I'm pretty sure it's here. I'm almost positive it's here. It's to the right wall. So if I just stick here, I should find it pretty soon. It's gonna take a while though, actually. I'll know when I get there. Maybe. But for now, I guess I'll just stick to the right wall. I just want to go down to the area that I've already mined. Okay, get some pretty good stuff here. And I want to avoid these snail guys for obvious reasons, because they will destroy you. Okay, get out of here. They do give you crazy XP though, so it is kind of like a trade offer. Alright, just going down here. Hopefully the snails don't see me. Oh, I can use the snails to mine. This is a cool thought. And we got just obliterated. That's cool. And you lose a bunch of your stuff when you die. Also, Fire Temple has a lot of useful resources, so if we can get in there quick, that'd be great. Okay, so stand to the side. Trying to find where this entrance is at. In worst case scenario, we never find it. We're still mining in an area that we need to mine in anyways. It's not like we're doing anything that's hurting the run. Too bad. This will take forever though. This is still going a lot quicker than if we didn't have the jackhammer though. I'm not doing this with a pickaxe. And we do have 3 bars of water. So it's not going to be too painful. Oh, yep, you see the next teleporter? We're getting pretty close. I'm going to go ahead and... I don't see any water here. So I might just climb up and get a water refill. That won't take any time. We also got snails down there doing some of the mining for us. Looking pretty good so far. We don't really need that much money. Unlike if you're trying to get all the gold stars, then you need a ridiculous amount. Also, get this guy out of here, man. Okay. Oh, yep. Special block. We can still mine that. We're so close. Get me in here. And boom. So we now have another super useful shortcut. Wait, no. You can just press F to do that. I forgot. I'm gonna go ahead and return this. And there's some cog mods I should be able to do. Let me check. So, extra XP. I have 6. Is there any that would be super useful? Improve jackhammer's wind-up speed. I guess that would be good. Anything with jackhammer. You lose less resources when you die. Discarding resources grants you a share of its. No fall damage just sounds pretty cool. We gotta go back down here. Stick to the right till we eventually find the magical entrance that everyone's looking for. Okay, this area doesn't seem like it's gonna be too bad to mine in. Oh wait, this is the acid area? Never mind, I take back everything I just said. Oh, is this it? Oh, this is like, no, this is something way different. Way different, I tell you. As you can probably tell, it's not an entrance to the cool magma area like we all wanted. I wonder if I can do this place right now, because that would be crazy. Don't you need like a jetpack upgrade? I hope not. I'm pretty sure there's a funky skip you can do. Okay. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might not be connected to the magma area. There's a generator here anyways, worst case scenario. I think this might be the area. No, I think I'm good. This area is still hard though, because of the amount of snail PvP you have to do. I'm not getting that secret. And down here, gotta jump over here, try to not get poisoned. Normally you're supposed to be doing this area way late because the entrance to this area normally requires a jetpack, but I actually skipped that. So I am way far. Because if you remember, there's that little mushroom jump where I double jumped back when I first got into this area quite a while ago. That was actually where you were supposed to have the jetpack. So I am not supposed to be here. And oh boy does it show. Oh man. I respawn here though. So it's not the end of the world. But I do need to make sure that I don't let all of those tiles get destroyed, so I still have something to walk on, because actually I could use the grapple now that I'm thinking about it. Wow, I am struggling. Kind of forgot I had the grapple. Okay. Now I just gotta run over here. Oh boy, that could have been bad. There we go with the grapple. Pulling through. Just gotta jump up here. This is the area where I died last time because I got annihilated by snails. Oh, come on. I hate these snails. I absolutely hate them. They give you good XP, yeah, but it's like, at what cost? I just need... Oh boy, do I have enough range for that? I do. Because the more upgraded you get that thing, the more range you have with it. And that is used to solve some things. Some things you don't need it. Which, here it is standard. Because I think this cave is pretty required. Yeah, I really don't want to die here. Hopefully these snails don't see me. Oh, that one went to the void. Starting to freak out here. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can go on the other side there, try to get that. I'm gonna do some crazy grapple parkour. There we are. This area is a little bit tight, but I don't think it's the worst. There's a bunch of like acid stuff. You gotta wait for a super specific moment here. There we go. And over here. This is the hardest part right here, hands down. Yep, you see these snails. They will annihilate you. Usually I let the snails just destroy themselves. Let's see if I can get that one's attention. I do think they attack themselves. Oh, yep. It's not doing any damage though. Oh, it did actually destroy this, so easy win. Get the cog mod. And we are out of here, man. We also get to destroy this, which completes the shortcut. And I'm going to go sell some of this, get some of my health back. I think the idea of the cool magma play shortcut is long lost now, I'm not gonna lie. I think I missed it a while ago. It might actually be here now that I'm thinking about it. Because I want to get to that area ASAP, but then again I also am so close to the generator here now. Might as well just do it. You do actually need a really good bomb upgrade, I'm pretty sure, if you want to completely skip getting the jetpack before this. You know, I said I wasn't going to do sequence breaks, but they just make things so much faster because I don't have to backtrack. And you also get a bunch of money super early. Okay, this is kind of going everywhere. Whoa! Okay. That was surprising. This thing uses so much water. But this all mines for you pretty good. So I can go quite far without having to do much. If I stay up here, I should be good. This is super sketchy. Is this the cave I'm looking for? Is this the mosquito cave? No, it's not. I'm not going in here. It's really, really fun and exciting if you have the jetpack, and it's painful if you don't. There's not much reward that you get from it. It's gonna be worth it. We are getting really good stuff though. My health is super low. That's concerning. Because if I die, I'm gonna lose tons of my good ores. Worst case scenario, it can always go all the way back up to the surface. Which I think I might actually have to do. Let's see how far I can get through with this though. Oh no, all my ores. So sad. Okay, this is like super sketchy. Okay, wow. That did not give us any health. Oh, I'm out of water and I'm out of health. I'm honestly going to try to return to the surface here. Or just see how far high I can get before I die. This is a really bad spot to be in. I got so many valuable items. Ooh, just get me out of here. Quick. It shouldn't be too bad. As long as I can use the double jump properly. Oh boy. I might be stuck. If I can't do the special gamer trick. There we go. There is water right there. How high up do I have to go to get to this? I really did go deep. That's gonna be another insanely tight jump here. But do always remember that when I turn in this money, it's gonna be good. Look at that. Let's see, can I get any jackhammer upgrades? That'll save me a ton of, it'll give me a lot more range on this. Still requires level 6. So if we go here, let's see. I think I have fall damage suppressant, so I should be fine for the most part, just going down. Still no jackhammer upgrade, that's sad. Oh, do I really not have fall damage suppressing stuff yet? Must have. Oh, was I really like this close to another checkpoint? Because if I was, that would. I'm not staying there. Never mind. It sounded like a cool idea. Because I'm pretty sure a checkpoint is like right here. Oh yeah, mine this for me, please. Oh boy. Get me the heck out of here. This area is... I'm not going in here. Oh boy. These things will follow you. And yep, you see that? That's a checkpoint. I'm gonna try to get there as fast as I can. This little guy will help me mine. Hopefully. It's right there. There we go. So we're pretty close to doing this. I'm really worried I'm gonna need a jetpack for one of these cave areas. I'm gonna need a really good range on my bomb. I'm thinking I just need good bomb range. Hopefully that's what I need. So just gotta mine here. And it shouldn't be too much, and I got a checkpoint right there. Actually, I think it is pretty bad. Is that the cave where I'm gonna need the jetpack, or am I chilling? This is like the XP grinding cave, if I remember. I remember using this to get insane amounts of XP. This is it, yep. So literally all you do is you go to this area and you kill this mosquito. Watch how much XP you get from these mosquitoes, because it is crazy. I'm gonna also diamond. That's really good luck. So you knock these mosquitoes and just insane XP everywhere. And that's only a tiny bit of them too, because there is a lot here. See all these guys? Easy win. Just gotta get that. Boom. And because I don't need anything higher than level 6 for this, I'm not going to get anything higher than level 6. I'm just going to get a bunch of money now, because that's what I need. I do have a diamond though, so I really hope that I don't die. This ore is starting to be worth a lot. This area does have some of the most valuable ores, if not the most valuable. I'm pretty sure it's the deepest, which may seem a little bit weird, because you'd think the final area would be the deepest, but it's not. Okay. Oh, don't want to stand there. Oh man, I'm goofing. goofing up. Down here is some easy money. Below the mosquito minefield, I'm pretty sure like the next teleporter. And once you get there, you basically are at the generator. But getting there like requires a really, really good bomb. Oh, wrong area. I'm definitely sequence breaking. I'm locked in on doing that right now. So tons of money. I have enough for the next level bomb, which I'm definitely going to get right here. And I see I could have gotten something like the jackhammer, but nope. Stops pressure bombs for me. That's also good because I need to do this skip. At least I really want to. So I'm already super deep. And the deeper you go, the better the ores. So stuff's about to start getting really good. This area, it also becomes more and more open. So there's going to be a lot less mining I'm going to have to do once it gets to these super late areas. Also, I have like barely any upgrades. I got like the grapple and the running boots and pressure bombs. It's pretty crazy. Oh, I hate that dude. I absolutely hate him. I think the area I'm about to go to, if you beat it normally, you get like an upgrade for your jetpack. And then you go back to the beginning to use that upgrade to get out. But if you have a super OP pressure bomb, you can, because there's blocks above you that you need to break, and the jetpack upgrade that you get to get out of there lets you break blocks above your head. But you know, once again, I'm just too gamer for that. Let's see if I can get out of here. Is this area any good? It's super easy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Literally all you do is break this block, and that's like the entire puzzle. Crazy. I'm not getting that relic. It's just not worth it. Relics don't even do that much unless you have all of them. Then you get to go to the secret super fun time area, which I've talked about. Okay. I'm gonna try to actively avoid that snail. He's freaking me out, man. Oh! That shortcut is gonna save me if I can get to it. Okay, stuff's starting to be really good. 13 each. Oh, just as I worried. You see this? So what you need to normally do is get the jetpack and go up here and like just fly through. But if you have really good range, then you can explode 2 of these, which I do. I goofed up. I goofed up so bad. I need a water source. Oh man, I messed up. But if you break those 2 blocks really quickly and then jump up, you can actually make it. Come on, man. This is gonna be so impossible to get out. What did I just get myself into? No water out in the depths. You know there is a way you can squeeze out of this with a really good grapple jump. How close am I to that? Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be real bad. Is there anything I can get in here? Absolutely not. I can get a easy refuel of my stats at the mosquito place. I'm not too interested in selling my ores or going to the main town in general. This is a waste of time. And gotta go up here. Man, I really hate that I missed that. Because there's like no water down here. Also, what in the world? I'm struggling. I gotta like do that weird grapple trick again. Oh, okay. Oh, I hate everything right now. Just get me out of here, man. It's right there. It's right there. There we go. With a good grapple, I am out of here. No, I'm not gonna mind those mosquitoes. I'm just gonna go to the machine, sell my stuff, and get back down. So annoying. I need to save my money too, super bad. Actually, I was gonna say I need to save it for the jackhammer upgrade, but here we are. So then I can go down. And I gotta go all the way back. It's a bit of a trek, but it's not too painful. Also, if you do a wall slide, it'll cancel all your potential fall damage and restart the timer for that, or whatever system this game uses. If it uses velocity system, then it also slows you down. Okay, just gotta get those guys out of the way. Ooh, I know Subnautica, they have to use like a timer system for fall damage. Because one time I was doing a hardcore run and I was on the rocket platform to beat the game, and I kind of like, the rocket platform is super buggy. There we go. And I started just like doing the falling animation, and when my guy landed, he lost almost all his health, and I started freaking out. I had to get off of there. So now my jackhammer should be a lot better. Still not the best, but you can get through stuff much faster than it used to now. I can go to El Machino, sell my stuff. This is what I didn't want to have to do. Actually, I don't even have anything, but I was low on water. So I skipped the jetpack for this area now. The game fully thinks I have the jetpack and the upgrades that follow, which I don't. So it is now time to break the first generator without even visiting Vectron, which isn't even that hard to get to, man. I don't know why. I got really good pressure bombs now there. Okay, plutonium. I just don't want to go to Vectron. You feel? Oh my gosh, I'm destroyed. This ore is really good though. Okay, I see why I'm here so early. Bismuth is top. I'm pretty sure that's one of the best ones. Or if not the best one. At 70 each. But this area is going to be fairly difficult, and I do need to damage boost a certain spot. So I need to watch my health. Alright, down here I'm going to need to damage boost. Actually, this is getting... I can't damage boost anymore. And now I'm really nervous. So at the end of there is the generator. And I can get the heck out of here. But I just realized I really don't want to die. I have to get out of here. I'm on like half a heart. If I die, I lose so much money right now. Oh, I leveled up! Man, that saved me. Oh, and there's a shortcut once you do it. I guess. I don't know that. Yeah, there's a shortcut to get out of here. So, I'm gonna go back to El Machino as fast as possible. And this is clearly not the area with the weird magma area shortcuts. Pretty sure it's somewhere else. So it's now time to do that. Oh my gosh. Absolutely choking here. How am I? Wrong part. So this will spread. Once again, dropping insane ore. You can go up here. Also, I have skipped so many upgrades. Like, it is ridiculous. The game is not supposed to be doable right now, but there is a Steam achievement for doing it, so they know on some level. Alright, getting this easy money, and we have a 30% money bonus. That's gonna actually be pretty good. another thing we're gonna want. We can't do a jackhammer upgrade right now. You go ahead, get better armor. We don't need a better pickaxe. We're gonna save the rest. So now we want to go to here. And so funny part is, super funny part, already broke a generator. Not supposed to do that. I am almost certain that the weird magma area skip is to the right of this area. If it wasn't that last area. Almost certain it's here. It has to be. Oh, there's the birds here. So if you don't know about the birds, those guys just in general are the worst enemy this game has. Also, if I miss the magma area, it's not too big of a deal. Oh my gosh, bro, this is what I'm telling you. The birds are garbage. This is why I needed like the best jackhammer. And to already have a lot of money. Because I am not trying to get my money off of this area if I'm dying every second. Let's unfortunately go back down. I don't have composite armor yet, so I still take pretty high damage. I'm just gonna go down here. At least my jackhammer can go through this material very quickly. Like, these dudes have so much health. Like, get out of here. It is ridiculous. I remember watching like a developer commentary on this. And I'm pretty sure even some of the people in the development team hated the bird. Like, dog, this guy, you gotta get him out of here. Okay. Please don't come into my bath. Oh my gosh. Hopefully we can get out of here ASAP though. Also, funny rock. Get out of here, man! Okay. I'm pretty salty about that. And we gotta go all the way back down there. Yikes. I'm pretty sure that just takes you straight to... Honestly, like, yeah, this is my fault, guys. Completely forgetting the entrance to the magma area. It is the biggest, like, time skip you can imagine. So, whoops. If I still don't find it. I'm pretty sure I probably passed it by now. There's no way I haven't. We do have a checkpoint here though, which I'm very interested in getting to. Alright. Boom. Another checkpoint. We should be pretty close to Vectron, I think. I'm not too sure. The whole magma castle area I'm not looking forward to. Because it is humongous, man. This is just a gargantuan area. Mine to the right here, just in case. Just in case, I'm telling you. One day, I'm gonna find the secret. After completely forgetting where it is. One day. Get me out of here. And a lot of the rocks here are pretty weak, which is weird. At least in my opinion. Alright, it's shortening. This has to be getting super close to Vectron now. This is definitely like right next to it. These guys, if you don't kill them before they hatch, you're pretty cooked, like I am right now. I just need to make my way down. Can you... This dude, so annoying. Okay. At least I'm in my isolated little area now. Okay. No space, that's fine. This ore is worth trash compared to that stuff I was getting. There should be like Vectron or something, it has to be. Mine here. Actually, there's like, I can't even collect that. What am I talking about? Resources. Discard. Yeah, actually gonna go ahead and discard this. Because I know this stuff isn't actually that bad. Actually, that was a huge mistake. What? Okay. We're gonna fall into the area. And it's gonna be great. Ah. Alright, just give me the jetpack. Alright, here. We got all of this. Tons of money. I'm gonna keep saving up. Alright, over here. I'm gonna go up. Oh wait. We gotta do gamer parkour. Am I even going the right direction? I feel like you're supposed to have the jetpack in here. I'm not sure though. No. Yep, this is the Vectron cave. So the thing about Vectron is it is nothing like it is in the first game. Absolutely nothing like Vectron is in Dig 1. It's like, it's basically like a story cutscene area. It's really weird. You'll see. So you go here, then you talk to Fen. What is? And then they go like, whoa. And then you talk to Fen here, and then they go, whoa. And then, let me use it. Did I goof up? It might be the wrong one. I don't know. I think I might have like genuinely messed up. Why is it not letting me use that? Oh boy. This has not happened to me yet. If so, I can beat the game without the jetpack. I know how to do it. But it's really painful. I don't want to have to do that. So I'm going to see if that's really the case. I'm hoping it's not. It's just bugging. It does not let me through here. That actually sucks. Okay. Looks like we're just gonna do no jetpack then. Wow. Wow. Why does this game actually hate me? So it wants me to... Is it because I haven't entered the temple? Fine, I'll play the game in the order it wants me to for just a little bit. I'm gonna fall off here for the funsies. We should be fine. There's some easy stuff up here. This area is super easy. There's just a cactus. I'm gonna try not to touch. Also, sorry for having my mouse on the screen. Did not see that. Okay, now we really can't touch a cactus. Getting a little bit stressful here, boys. Oh boy. Got mine down. Get me out of here. Okay, so we're a little bit stronger than the wind now. That's good. But the wind is always just like, you get one, you lose some. This area is a little bit awkward. And then up here, I'm not getting that cog down there. Over here, there's gonna be like this wall that is super annoying to get up. You'll see what I mean. Because the wind gets like super strong. You just gotta wait. And it doesn't make it any better than I'm at super low health because I was goofing around. You can barely get over that, so you gotta be at the super top. Only made over one tile, but now it's gonna be a lot easier. And this wind should start to clear up soon. And look at that. And a teleporter's right there. Hopefully I don't die getting up here. I don't think there's many threats. And boom. Easy health refill. Let's just go ahead and do this lame as heck normal gameplay in the normal order. Crazy. Rusty's pouring a big rock. Get me out of here. So basically, like, there's these like super weird cult guys. They like Rusty a lot or something. This looks like I can go here. Yep. Easy cog. But I need to do this crazy puzzle. Or just do that. No, light this up. And then I can go down. I'm super salty that I missed the entrance to this in the normal tunnels. Like, after I'm done recording, I'm gonna look up like a map on the wiki probably, and I'm gonna see where it is, and I'm just gonna go crazy. These guys are super easy to kill. They're basically like the mosquitoes, but possibly less of a threat. Alright. So I'm not really worried about money, as I'm not trying to get all the golden stars. I messed up. Hold on. Get out of my way. And now I can go here. Back here for some refueling. And all I need to do, confront Prophet. Okay, yeah, I need to go super deep real quick. But my upgraded jackhammer is making that super easy. Get out of here. No one thinks you're the funny guy. Alright, let's warm up the water with our boiling jackhammer. We're already in the conveyor area. Wow, what? Okay. If we're going that fast, it might have actually not been too much of a time loss to miss that area I was talking about. So we are like kind of going pretty fast. Okay. I'm just gonna go as fast as possible here. Easy win. I gotta go over here. This is like a really awkward area in my opinion. You're also supposed to have an upgrade called Vadar boots, but that's actually not needed. And I think you're also supposed to have like the jetpack when you get here. Or when you get to a certain part of this area, never mind. We'll see it when we get there. But for now, it's pretty standard operation. Okay, just go through these tunnels, which are very long. Also, that play was so toxic. Is there any heals in here? With a name like Roasted Romp, I don't think there would be. I'm pretty desperate for anything that can heal me up right now. This is not looking too good. It looks like I did make it though. To the next big mining area. Way, so fine. I don't think there's nothing too crazy over here, I don't think. Okay, so this is actually where I would come from if I took that skip. So it's really not too much of a time loss now that I think about it. Especially because I got the jackhammer first. The upgraded one at least. I still don't have the jetpack though because this game bugging. But yep, we just need to dig. Confront this guy. I wonder if it'll only let you get the jetpack like after a certain point in the story. We'll see. But if push comes to shove, I do know all the sequence breaks. Okay. Just gonna refuel. We're very close. being where we need to be. A lot of mining. I'm actually gonna see if I can get this guy's fire staff to break this because I'm in an awkward spot. Thank you. And is there anything useful in here? No, spikes and conveyors. That's not gonna be anything useful. I'm gonna break that TNT. Boom. Okay. Down here. As you see, we already got our next little area. So by now, we're actually supposed to have, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to have the fire pick soon. Because if we're confronting the prophet, after fighting the prophet, you get the fire pick. Fire pick leads to a bunch of cool areas. So we're actually progressing pretty quickly, especially because we already have one of the generators down. There's 2 in this magma area. There's 4 in the game total that you need to get. Okay, I'm definitely making some good progress. I don't think you're supposed to have the jetpack here by now, so I think I'm on normal track. Alright, I gotta fight this super crazy boss. You're about to see how crazy this is. Get this guy out of here, man. He thinks he's so slick. Oh man. I guess he was slick today. He went over here. Oh, that's really annoying. What? I've got to itch my nose. Nose itching goes crazy. He's over here. This kid is so annoying. I think he's to the left of me. He's probably already about to despawn. Watch this guy. Get out of here. Oh, now he does his like superpowers. I'm so good at the game and I'm so scary. Oh, you goofed up by spawning there. Now he's like super hard to retrieve. Okay. Wow. There we go. You cannot stop the coming of the great quake. There's earthquake machines. I need to get rid of them. They're totally earthquake machines. Gotta grab this. Crazy upgrade here. I think. No, this isn't composite armor. This is the flame pick. It's still a good upgrade. So we only really use our pickaxe here for igniting stuff now. Now I gotta get out of here. This section's, in my opinion, actually pretty annoying. Especially because these guys do mad damage. You just gotta wait for them to go. Alright. Yo, look at this. You gotta wait so long. And they run out too, so you gotta like keep striking them with your pick. I mean, look at that damage. That is unreal. Alright. We are out of here. And then you just gotta wait. Get out of the way and we'll be out of here. Boom, just like that. So now that we have the flame pick, all those little guys we saw before, we can now move. So that'll be great. This is the first one. And there's 3 of them, and we'll go to like the jetpack area or whatever. I think you're actually supposed to be able to get this one normally without the flame pick, but you know, I guess we waited too long. Alright. Oh my gosh. Taking some mad embarrassing damage right now. Some non-gamer damage. Just gonna heal up. And now I think the last one is just over here, if I'm not mistaken. Just gotta wait for this dude. Keep striking him. And look at that. All 3. 1 generator down, 3 to go. But we're getting closer to the others. Imagine I'm like not recording. That would be so funny. Would not be funny actually. Okay. We're gaming, boys. Don't want to die of fall damage here. Okay, so this is the next generator. Or composite armor. It looks like a generator though. Yep, we're chilling. So now things are gonna change pretty crazy. We disable the device. Oh yeah, this area I'm not doing that. Wait, I know this area goes down way more. What's going on? Is there like a thing that I missed? Let me check the map here. There has to be. Let me just follow the arrows. I already have 2 of them. I was not expecting that. Is it gonna talk about Vectron? Yes, it is. Okay, hopefully I can get the jetpack now. And let's go. I'm thinking it's not gonna bug now. Because I was like way out of whack on the storyline before. Now I'm supposed to be here. Let's go. Also, I see that secret block on the map, guys. It's not gonna go for it. So please, game, work right here. Please have it set up to where it just doesn't give it to you if you're too early in the story. Please. Get me out of here. Alright. Oh, it went into the cutscene. Okay. Thanks, game, bro, for actually pulling through. Let's go. I have to go, then. So this is about to be like a bunch of super scripted stuff, but it is pretty cool. And the assets they use for Vectron are, I like them a lot. Alright. You know, I kind of really want to check if I'm recording, because if I'm not, I'm going to be so mad. Let's go OBS here. I am recording. Okay, 1 hour 22 minutes. Sorry for the little cut there, but just want to make sure. Because, you know, OBS might like magically crash or something. Because it's going to be a long recording. Alright. Oh, come on. Yeah, you gotta hug the walls there if I remember. Alright, so I go here. And the ores here are actually pretty good. You can only go to Vectron, this Vectron once. If you get all the relics 100% the game, you can go to like a challenge area just themed after Vectron. It's a little weird. But it's kind of like a phony Vectron in my opinion. It's not the OG. It'll never be. These guys will go into computers and give you like cool stats. Just gotta hug the wall here. Oh. Don't want to die from fall damage. And then down here, I gotta wait for this guy to explode the computer. Boom. And we can continue. Okay, up here. And Vectron is super short. It's pretty short. It's not super short, but it's pretty short. It's really just here for the jetpack, let's be honest. And also the story, but you know. Okay. So there's gonna be like this robot dude. He's gonna be super scary. Also, the game is gonna like fake glitch. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Oh my gosh. Anomaly detected. Whew. I almost failed that one. The first time the game actually jumped me with that though, because it looks pretty legit. No, not like an actual crash, but it looks like something's going on. Especially because it turns like your entire screen that way. If you're playing full screen, which I am. Alright. So this guy is going to be like the first time we see this. We're going to see it a lot more in the future. I just run past him. Pretty easy. And this next part's actually fairly difficult. We should not disturb these sleeping guys, because if one of them wakes up, the whole gang wakes up and you will regret everything. There is also like a quest to do this without waking up any of them. It looks like we goofed up though. So let's see if we can just get out of here in time without dying. Which we did not. We did respawn here. Remember the goal. Also achievement if you get out of here without dying, as not without dying, without alarming. And if you do that, there's like a cooldown in the amount of time they see you, the amount of time they actually go to the robot. And you gotta like trip that just a little bit, and it's super tense. It's fun though, but if you goof up, you gotta like restart Vectron. It's super annoying. Alright, these guys are just gonna make my life very annoying. So this right here is a little bit of a problem, because there's one of the robots up there, but I don't want to anger him. I'm just gonna try to run past. Oh yeah, they're the path that those guys circle is super important. Oh, I actually got out of here without activating them on accident. Oh, that's pretty cool. Never actually done that by accident. I'm super low health though. Please activate those monitors and give me some stuff. Thank you. Okay, we are stealthy 1 million at this point. The game's just gonna go crazy at this point as soon as the first guys here get activated. Alright, I think we goofed pretty bad there, not gonna lie. Please. Please. We got out, boys. I'm pretty sure that's gonna get us out of Vectron. There we go. We're gonna be like, whoa, what's going on? And we're now in a different part of the mysterious cave. And there's a jetpack here. We now don't have to sequence break almost everything. Isn't the game so much better now? Okay. Jetpack upgrade is pretty cool. We already have one of the most tedious generators, so I'm happy about that. Now let's just get out of here, because I want to return back to the main area. Oh yeah. Finn, where are you at? Alright. I think we're actually... I don't know how we are in time. Last time I checked it was recording. We're not doing too bad, especially because this is like a 4-hour game. So if you see the max time of this video and it's under 4 hours, just know I did good. Because in my opinion, under 4 hours is good. That's a golden star on time anyways. Okay, so I gotta talk with Rezi. I gotta be like, yo, what's up? I went to Vectron and like crazy stuff happened. And now it's wanting me to go to that temple. And I already got the generator in the weird swamp area, and now it's wanting me to go there. So now what you boy is going to do is actually have no idea how these connect here. Like, how do you go from this area to this again? Because I forgot. Does it have something to do with the cave over there? I have no idea how these connect. It's been too long. There you go. There's nothing over here except for that brickable tile. Has to be somewhere. Okay. So if I go down here, is there anything here that I can use to progress? Oh, it's not looking like it. And then this is like the super rich dude special area. Where in the world? It's like, this one's got me pretty stumped. If I had like a full map of this area, I'd be out here in 2 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna sell these ores. 100. We're absolutely chilling. We're super rich. Let's get some upgrades. We're definitely gonna need better armor. We don't really need much mining anymore, actually. So, kind of just mad crazy armor, honestly. And let's go ahead and do this temple area real quick. And temple is not that bad if I remember. And you can actually pretty easily do the temple without the jetpack. It's one of the easier ones in my opinion. Okay, just gotta go over here. And go down. Boom. And go up here. That'll be the super crazy secret area. Oh yeah, there's like something here. Easy cog. Oh, is there a teleport here? Yep. So you need to complete 2 caves in order to get out of here. First one looks like is the Chamber of Wheels. Which I don't really like this one, to be honest. The card puzzles in this game make me angry because some of them are actually really hard. But I don't think these are too bad, actually. And then... Actually, no, I goofed up there. There's some that are so bad. Like, I know there's like an optional one in the magma area. It made me go crazy. And I had to do it because in order to get all the achievements, you got 100% the game in under 4 hours, I'm pretty sure. It's a little crazy. Wonder if this goes here. And I think... I completely forgot how this puzzle goes, honestly. Can't do that. Does this just go down here again? No. Let's go over here. Okay. I think I see what I need to do now. Also, one of the upgrades lets you put bombs while you're midair. Like pressure bombs. And oh my gosh, that lets you do so much. So then this falls down here, and I think it just goes over to this button and we're good. And that lets you get the first optional thing on here. Get me out of here. Yep. And then I got another one to do. Over here. This one I don't like that much. Because the arrows make me angry. Because they do too much damage. Alright. Let's go down here. And that was really close. Gotta wait for these to pass by. I could use my grappling hook here. I am actually. Okay. There we go. Going to run up and okay. So it looks like I gotta be mining here. I'm pretty sure I'm getting close to the big room part. It's giving me health. So this area is like the final challenge of the temple, and then you can break the generator. It's really not too big of a deal. So it goes in 4 directions, and it goes to the bottom that way, and man, I messed up. From the bottom double, then from the top, and then from the top double. Now I think it's gonna do the same with the sides. Yup. And then I need to go to the left here. And then it's just gonna go absolutely crazy, and then it's gonna let me out. Or it's just gonna let me out. Kind of forgot that part. Alright. We're out of here. Look at that. Get me out of this prison. And it was that simple. Next generator down. The lava temple one is like the hardest. I'm just gonna say off the bat, the hardest one. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and see some stuff over here. It's like, what in the world? Like, how do you go down from here? I remember there's like this area. I completely forgot where it was. Like this, there's like this area where it's this big pit. You gotta go across. Oh my gosh, it's over here. How did I miss that? So a funny thing you can actually do here is, I can't double jump with a jetpack, I guess. Oh, that's a huge bummer, but there's a really funky like physics bug you can do here. It just lets you go uber far. And that's how you do it if you don't have the jetpack. This area without the jetpack, oh my gosh. It'll give you nightmares, man. I have done it. It was not fun. Alright. You can just walk on these guys. Oh wait, never mind. Game was just bugging. Wait, was there anything up there? It looked like there was something. What in the world? Okay. Easy win. Upgrade cog. Alright. Easy win there. And now I just got to go within here. And we are now in the deep parts. So this area, as I've told you a bunch of times already, is by far my least favorite. Let's see if I can... Why did my game just minimize like that? What? I swear this game is about to explode any second. Okay. That needs a tier 4 pressure bomb. It's like super hot in my room right now because my AC is super loud. I don't have it on when recording. So it's like I am boiling. I'm gonna try to do this quick because of that. Oh boy. I am sweating up a storm right now. Oh, this is not good. You can do like this lava hop thing, but it's really hard. Oh yeah, this. Let's see if I can just get my way around. I'm gonna actually get the boost for this. I'm not gonna do that. Alright, I guess I can just go through here. Too hard, so it will be pretty clutch, but I think I can do it. That guy just got sentenced to never awaking again. Okay. I needed to do pro gamer moves up here. Another weird section. If this guy fire arrows that could be a huge gamer winner moment. Also, this guy needs to stop, bro. Yes, fall in the lava, please. This is gatekeeping the rest of the game, bro. Oh, get me out of here. Okay. And that, my friends, is how you cross that lava area. Let's go here. Now, this area is actually where you get most of your resources for huge upgrades. If you're doing like the speedrun or just standard. But instead of that, we're just going to try to get here through here as fast as possible. Alright. And look at that. Actually, that was the wrong one. Okay. Oh boy. I think we're pretty close to being... Wait, was that a... I'm pretty sure that was where you get the composite armor. I'm going to go ahead and get that. Yep, the Sun Armory. Now this thing is a beast, because once you get the composite armor, you just become like indestructible. Now of course you still take damage, but half as much, and that's just crazy. Alright. That's crazy. So we got 3 generators down, we just need 1 more, and we're significantly close to the last one. So, or significantly closer, if you want to say, compared to where we were last time. Alright. We're like right there, by the way. Oh, these dudes, they're everywhere. They think they're so cool. Pro tip, guys, they're not cool. Alright. And just like that, boys, we're already basically at the end. This is the last generator we need to get, I'm fairly certain. We already got the most annoying one, which I think the swamp's name is Yarrow. I'm not 100% sure, but that is where we got one of the most annoying generators that we have already done. So I'm pretty sure that sequence break did save me a lot of time. And now the game is gonna go into like the final boss mode. Oh boy. I'm gonna go back to Machino, sell all my stuff. And then we'll be ready. Now the thing is, the entrance to Rosie is actually blocked. And I do already know this. So what we need to do is go down here. Okay. I actually missed something pretty big here. Remember when I like skipped entirely getting the jetpack upgrade? That's actually pretty required. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It's in here. It's super easy to get. It just requires a jetpack to get. Let's do that. Go around here. I heard the noise happen when I walked over this. Oh, yep. And so as you may be thinking, no, you're going to be trapped in here, right? If you remember what I was talking about earlier, this upgrade lets you break blocks with your head. So it's a huge win. Ramjets. And that also makes you look really cool. Whoa. Alright. Let's get out of here as quick as possible. And then we'll use the teleporter to go straight to Rosie's area. Looking good. Alright, gotta go up here. This thing is so annoying to use. Okay. If you don't exactly remember, this area is where I use the pressure bombs and kind of cheese my way up here. Not supposed to do that. Alright. Now I gotta go up here. And if I were to try to go to that last one, it's blocked. It's part of like this story, but I'm not gonna waste time doing that. So I'm gonna use the ramjet to go up here. I think you can see why it's a little important now. I can still do it without the jetpack though. It's just I'm only gonna use like mid-air bombs if I'm absolutely desperate. And we break through. Now basically, there's like a funny little puzzle area. Pretty funny, right? Nose is itching like crazy right now. I gotta lock in. Okay. And this one just goes over here. And you mine. Alright. We're basically, once we do this, we're at the final boss, by the way, so we're almost there. And we're here. Confront Rosie, you see that? Crazy twist. I'm gonna go back to El Machino, sell my stuff, and get my last upgrades and cog mods. There is a very specific defense cog mod I want. Why did I do that? So I wanted this, right? You actually need a bunch more money for that, and I also did want this. So I guess it did all work out. I got one of them. Rosie's no longer here. Crazy. So we gotta go down here. Ben's like, oh no, don't go. But we're gonna go, boys. The music's all crazy. Just lets you heal up. This boss, unlike the first game, is actually like surprisingly difficult. And yeah, you gotta lock in. This game does not make the final boss easy by any means. So you gotta like launch back these missiles, that's the whole gimmick. And then you just hit it. There's a certain amount you can damage it before it goes to the next phase. Alright. So, this is where things start to get a little bit crazy. We got bullets going everywhere. But, it's still not too bad right now. Okay. Okay. And then she does like 2 of the regenerating the walls before finally doing the big nuke, which is what we all need to make Rosie go on the ground so we can damage. And if you missed too many nukes, you'll literally just gotta do that. Just have to do that phase again. Okay, we got birds here now. And we got harder to break walls. Oh no, I'm goofing. Goofing up pretty bad. Actually, not that bad. Actually, never mind. Get me out of here, man. Oh, this is really bad. This is really bad. I need some heals pretty quick. They should be somewhere around here. Where are the heals, bro? Let's go. I choked so bad on that one. Oh, wait. Look at that. That bird is not gonna kill me. Okay, so this phase is actually really, really annoying. This is insanely hard to dodge, like these little charges that she does. But it is like one of the last phases, I think. So if you can do it, you basically win. So this is getting like super intense. Okay. Because remember, if I die now, it's all the way back to the beginning, and it's just a huge waste of time. Also, those birds are gonna be the end of this run, bro. Can we get it here? I really hope we can. There's one more phase. Okay. I gotta lock in here, boys. This is not an easy fight. The first game is so easy compared to this. Okay. So we're not doing the worst. I don't have the revival thing. Basically gives you a second life. And man, am I choking. Okay. Please, spawn the big missile already. You don't understand how much I want it. Oh. We got it, boys. That's it. And we beat the game. Phew. And now there's a super cinematic scene where we gotta save Rusty, get him out of here. The dude from the first game. We gotta get him. This whole place is about to blow. No, it says it's about to blow, but it's like if you stop moving, the lava will stop rising. So it's kind of like the Captain Toad lava. Super fake. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Literally, you just walk forward here. Alright. It's pretty cool though, because you're carrying Rusty. Come on, Finn, we gotta hurry. And Finn is sacrificing himself to get us out of here, which is pretty cool. Alright. I think we did pretty good. Pretty close to dying in the final boss there, but we managed. Now the credits are pretty long. I will show the credits, and you cannot skip them to my knowledge. Or at least I couldn't skip them the first time. So now we're in line with Rusty, or at least I think we're coming out to get in line with Rusty. And they're talking about going on the rocket. All this crazy dialogue. And yeah, we just teleport on here. And they're like, okay, good, you're here. Easy win. Easy win, boys. So, yep. There's some cool images in the credits. I just let these play. So, I guess I could talk about some of the images. You know, this one, we got the cultists going crazy. Rocket blasting off. Also, the world is like blowing up like crazy. Dorothy looking sad, holding Rusty. Rocket is launching. Dorothy's pretty sad. And like, look at this. Oh my gosh. There's nothing left. So, that explosion, we did really have to get out of there pretty quick. This is not playing around. Okay. See these next set images. We got Dorothy and Rusty on the map pointing to an exploding planet, which has got me curious, because like, find fan, each of these games has been about finding something, so I'm really curious if there's gonna be a third one. I really love this series, so there's a third one, that would be very good. But I assume these games take a long time to make. So this game was released in 2017, by the way, and they have been busy working on a lot of other games, so their priorities have not been to make a Dig 3, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, we beat the game in pretty good time, I think. Let's see what it was. Less than 2 hours. Wow. Okay, we really didn't do bad then. Yeah, that will be it. Make sure to smash like and subscribe. Hope you liked the longer video, and I'll see you in the next one.